Tracking developing news from the city of Warwick tonight. A 13-year-old boy remains in the hospital at this hour after being found hypothermic along the edge of Little Pond near Vets High School. The discovery prompted a search of the pond. Now we've uncovered a lot more about what happened. Eyewitness News reporter Stephen Schuler joins us now live in our studio with more on this developing news.
Well, rescuers are still unsure how or why the boy ended up in the pond, but tell us he's very lucky to be alive. Firefighters comb the water's edge along Little Pond after a 13-year-old Warwick boy is found nearly frozen along Claris Street.
I leaned over and asked him, what's your name, what's your name? No response, just was, I'm sorry, I fell. He was blue.
Sandy Fraser found the hypothermic boy in a neighbor's yard just after 5 o'clock. She called 911 and put a blanket on him as rescuers arrived.
I knew he fell in the water because he was soaked. He was soaking wet, he was drenched. And he had no shoes, no coat, just his T-shirt and his jeans.
Just kind of rolled up in a ball, all wet, somewhat incoherent.
As a precaution, firefighters put a rescue boat in the water to search for other potential victims. When the boy regained consciousness at the hospital, he told authorities he'd been alone, ending their search. Rescuers and eyewitnesses say the boy is lucky he was found before it was too late.
It's just sad that kids, you can tell them over and over, but I just feel really bad.
I mean, it was just a couple weeks ago this pond was covered in ice, so that water's really cold, and he's a lucky boy.
And the boy is recovering from hypothermia at Hasbro Children's Hospital and is expected to be okay. Fire officials say this is a good reminder to stay away from the frigid water and melting ice. With the developing details, I'm Stephen Schuler, Eyewitness News.